Alex Elite Personality. Today I've got something very special. I'm doing a Thomas Frank press conference reaction. He still hasn't been sacked even after losing to West Ham. But here we go. He's actually the worst manager we've had. He's genuinely the worst manager we've had. We've won 4 home games in 12 months, which isn't all his fault. But still, he's got an 80% win record. 18, not 80, 18. And the last 5 or 6 results have been the worst I've ever seen. But let's go.
How do you assess a game like that?
Even the
Um,
title pisses me off. What do you mean it's the perfect
Emotional, extremely
school?
tough to try to assess it and have a calm brain. Um, I think there was a lot of the same things in this game, like like the Bournemouth game. I think player
Okay,
played
just on a side note, by the way, every manager that comes to Tottenham looks about 60 years old every time they leave. But
very
anyways,
good first. Sorry, very good second half. Pushing,
yeah, don't even try and
getting back
say
in the
about the
game,
first half. That's crazy.
closest to win it. On top of it, creating chances,
We
opportunities,
did, to be
dangerous
fair.
situations in the box
We did.
without having the cutting edge to score.
Well, we have four
Unfortunately,
strikers and they're all shit.
I think 2 wins
Sorry, I
doesn't
shouldn't have shouted.
change so many things.
This guy's
And
clueless, though. He really
both
is.
games, if you can't
He's
win
not.
them.
He's not cut out for this level.
So of course we need to do more. In the 2 goals we conceded in Bournemouth, and we spoke about that, and today as well. Of course we give them nothing away for
You can't say that. No. You can't say we gave them nothing. They scored 2 goals in the first half. They had a disallowed goal. They could have even scored more goals. Okay, the second half, it pretty much was that one chance at the end, but the defending was terrible. We have a keeper who's really bad. He's not even our worst player, but he's a terrible keeper. He's not good enough for this level. He can't even come out and get a corner. And we have Jed Spence. Not a lot of people are talking about this, but we have Jed Spence who can't even play right back. He's not even a good right back, and he's playing left back. It's crazy, crazy. It can't run anymore. It actually cannot run. I can't watch this for another 16 games. You know what I mean? Like, it can't run anymore, man.
45 plus whatever 5 minutes of injury time. Second half, and then we gave a chance away and a corner and a goal there, which of course we can't do. I think the boys worked so hard. They did everything right second half. I think first half started well, the first 15 very well. Then we typical in the spell you're in. They scored a
What he
deflected
wants
shot.
to say is that it's
There's a
typical
few bits we could
Tottenham.
have done better before, but
And do you know
still.
what with this guy, yeah? Sorry to keep pausing it, but like, I'm not sorry to be honest. But it's just like, why is he drinking an Arsenal cup? That's sackable alone, you know. What a waste, man. Anyway.
And calmness. I think we're rushing too much. We're throwing the ball away too quick. But I think all that we got addressed and changed second half. Unfortunately,
I'm
couldn't
gonna
do it.
subscribe. I wasn't
Obviously,
subscribed, to be
in the
honest.
form
Sorry.
form you've
Shout
got
out,
at the
shout out.
team, you spoke about training and working on the attack, and still not to have that cutting edge.
Yeah, but I think I think you could see signs of it that has really looked right. But of course, you can only talk about it here. But I think it looks. I think Kohler looks sharper. I think Xavi got in some top positions. Matty as well. Wilson as well. It's good to have Dom on the pitch. But I also think it's um, it's a sign that the goal is scored by Coutinho. Um,
No, let me be honest, yeah. Let me give you the real analysis. We're only scoring goals from our centre halves at the moment, right? Our front four is one of the worst in the league, yeah, and we wonder why we're near the bottom. Literally, we have some championship players in our team, like Jed Spence, as far as I'm concerned, and Archie Gray as well. Solanke's not fit yet, and he's been injured the whole season. Tell got taken off for doing one bad pass alone, and I agree with it. It's terrible. He got the ball off a corner and he literally couldn't pass to the edge of the box. He passed it straight to the West Ham player, which led to Van de Ven getting a yellow card, right? Um, and on the right hand side, it's just a mess. So this team isn't actually underperforming. It's performing to the quality that it is. That's what people don't understand. This team is not capable of Champions League. Don't even kid yourself. We are going to get knocked out of the Champions League soon and be in the Championship soon. Like if the last 5 or 6 results continue, we are in deep trouble. You know.
captain and centre back, and we didn't have enough chances or the cutting edge from the offensive players on the day, and that of course
That's happened every
is
game, though.
no
Happens every game. And we still don't buy any
it's
more
just
players.
reality. Our criticism is just reality. We didn't have the cutting edge of the perfect weighted pass. That sharp finish, and that we need to keep working on, and keep going.
Sorry to have to ask this, but how difficult is it to hear the whole South Stand kind of singing "You're getting sacked" in the morning?
Yeah, of course, I probably have had better times. It's probably not the best time, of course, but I understand. I'm the man in charge, so the blame will go to me. It's fair, no problem in that sense, as long as they are backing the players, doing everything they can
How much
to
worse does it
support
have to
them,
get? That guy
and keep
confronted
them forward.
The Lewis woman, whatever
That's
she's
what we
called,
do, and we will keep
Vivian
going.
Lewis. Bro, like,
Hi,
I thought he was
Thomas.
gonna
I
slap
think it's
her.
8
Like,
defeats in 14 now, and
Say again, sorry.
I think it's 8 defeats in
Yeah.
14 now, and 2 of them are to a Bournemouth team that didn't win, I think, in 12 games in the Premier League, and West Ham had gone 10.
he's trying not to laugh.
You know, do you think you deserve? Why do you think you deserve more time? I guess, given the form and the way the fans
Yes,
are
I like
as
that
well.
question.
No, yeah, but if you're not winning enough, we know that you'll not get enough support from the fans. But when we're winning, it will change when we start winning again, which we will do. Not in doubt of that. I think also you can
I
take a look
am.
at the performances.
Press
Let's say
X to
with
doubt,
Bournemouth
because I am.
and
Comment X.
game
Comment
there.
X to
If
doubt
we
if
stop running or
you
stop
disagree with that.
doing anything or not working hard, and we were not the team that was closer to win, then you can say okay. But I think the team is working very hard. And I still think, and I know it sounds a little bit crazy that we are close to something very good, than further away. I think you all saw the game today. We could easily have won this one 2-1. I think it's no excuses, but also the reason we're a little bit
Okay,
at the bare bone
Thomas.
with
Okay,
players.
mate.
And we also need some of the offensive players to score one
Thomas
or
the
two.
shit
And all that
at
is difficult for me just to do like that and click with a finger. But I can promise that I'm sitting here giving everything every single day.
I don't doubt that, to be
I
fair.
feel the trust and from everyone, and there's only one way. We need to keep going.
And I guess with the substitutions, Dom coming on, obviously a big boost. Why Matty Tell? It felt like he was sort of one of the best attackers out there.
No, but
Is
he
that
did a
just a
shocking
feeling as well from
pass.
the
He
fans?
deserved to be
Yeah,
taken
but
off
I need
just
to
for
take
that.
decisions, of course. So I had to take one offensive player off, and I feel Wilson is a bit better to the right, and I wanted 2 strikers on the pitch, so that was the decision. There's nothing
Yeah, I
to
didn't hate
Matthew's
that, to be
performance.
fair. I didn't mind that.
Hi, Thomas. Are you aware your team selection was doing the rounds on social media last night?
Yeah, Anthony told me.
How do you feel about that? Because it's happened, I think, before as well this season. It feels like there's a leak somewhere.
It's not optimal. I don't think it's the first time in world history or football history. It happened also in other clubs. Of course, I prefer it not to happen. Yeah.
Your predecessor
He looks depressed,
last
this
season
guy.
talked about there being a mole in the club. Are you worried about that?
No, I'm not.
Thomas, you talk about how the players kept fighting in the second half. Is that what gives you the most hope that you can still turn this around, that they still appear to be putting it in for you?
Yeah, but I think I know it's
The
it's
players
difficult
aren't
to
trying as hard
I
as
know
they
you
should
say
be.
one for the head coach
Let's
and
be
the other.
honest with it now.
But I hope the players are playing
They
for
try when they want
the
to.
club, the
They don't
team,
try for him.
each other, the fans,
And they're also
the
not good
staff,
enough. Even when they do try, they're
everything.
not
They're
good
playing
enough.
for the families. That's what I hope. But I also know, and on that I know
And
very
they
well,
deserve to get
if
booed,
you
to
are
be honest.
building a good culture and someone who's can get through tough times, you need to see the team running, and especially in tough times. And I see a team that is running in tough times, and I also see a team that's doing everything they can to turn this around. And
We have some
obviously,
really
you can see
awful
that
players. We just don't. We have a
in quite a
midfield
bit
that
of the
doesn't
performances,
midfield, by the way. They
even
don't
in those
receive
tough
the ball from
short
the defenders.
And
They
what's
don't
your
progress the
message
ball.
to
They
the
do nothing.
fans in the South Stand who just were overwhelmed by the frustration in the end?
Yeah, but I think it's also we seems to it the perfect storm at the moment in
What does
many
that
ways.
even mean? The
In the
perfect
last minute,
storm. I have
we
no
see
idea
it,
what he means.
and I think when
And I've got
everyone
an English degree.
feel that everyone have given everything, including the fans, to back the team, and you get nothing out of it, and you get a sucker punch in injury time. It's unbelievable tough to take. It's unbelievable tough to take
It's
for the
not the
fans,
first
for the
time that's
players,
happened,
for
mate,
me, everyone involved.
this
So
season. It's happened a few
and
times.
football is emotion, so I understand why it's tough. I can promise everyone is extremely tough for me as well. So I think everyone involved in football
I
is
look,
just as
I want
tough.
to get something straight, right? So a few games ago, when I was watching awful performances like the Brentford away and all these games, I said to myself, if we lose the Villa game in the cup, even from an owner's point of view, there is no reason or benefit to keep him. We're out of all the cups. We literally, if we carry on like this, we could actually be in a relegation fight. And this guy is not going to produce any extra income for the owners. He's not going to get us in any comps or win anything. So I see no reason to keep him. I'd rather be with the caretaker until the end of the season, a bit like what Chelsea were doing, or sorry, Man United. Man United with a caretaker beat Man City 2-0. So we can't get worse results. The results can't get worse. They're as bad as they've been. So there's no point in having this guy and paying this guy money. He's useless.
But there's only one way. It's keep going. You can't feel sorry for yourself. Of course, I think probably tonight you're a little bit down, but then you need to go again. There's only one way. That's going forward.
Martin's finished, please.
Just two, if I may. First of all, Ibasuma, we haven't seen him
He looked
this season.
100
Obviously,
times
went
better than
away for
Archie
African
Gray,
Nations Cup.
by the way.
You played him for half a game now. I mean, it felt as if it's almost like a last throw of the dice because you haven't used him up to now.
Mm.
And secondly, were you aware of the open letter from Vinay to the fans and the tone of that? What was your
How much?
reaction?
It's so
I think he
toxic,
talked about the
bro.
disconnect
Like,
between the team and the fans.
Two things. First, it's good to see Bissouma back. He's been injured for a long time, and then he was in Africa, and I think he came on the pitch and did well. Two, yes, I've seen the letter, and I took 6 straight positive things out of the letter, not apparently the negative thing. I see. What I take out of that letter is that a club and executive team with Vinay on top that are aligned and know that this is a big transition phase and it's a super tanker we're turning in the right direction. And there's a lot of good signs behind the scenes.
this
I've
guy
seen
is
some of the
not a good
performances,
enough
but of
manager
course,
to manage a top club. We should have
we
never
we
appointed
lose
this
last
guy.
minute in
Did we
one
not
game,
learn
which is
anything
very
from
emotional in
Ange? Like,
football, and there'll be noise.
fuck's sake.
And that noise we need to, you know, keep it out there.
Anyway, that's pretty much the
Take
bulk of the press conference. Like and comment what you think, then follow and keep moving, stay hungry.